Hi, everyone. This is Kathy Grosskirk with Bookkeeping Clean and Simple. And today we're going to talk about reports options, which is one of the accountant tools in QuickBooks Online Accountant. And it's an option that not very many of us have known about. And so I wanted to highlight it today. Before I jump in and demonstrate it, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel, share it with others. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell to be notified of upcoming videos. I put out new content every week. Most of it is geared toward accountant users, but even if you're not an accountant user and want to be a subscriber to my channel, I would love to have you be a part of our family. With that said, I'm going to go ahead and jump in. As you can see, I am in my Kathy bookkeeping test file right here. And right next to that is where you can access the accountant tools. You have to be in the QuickBooks Online file that you're going to be working with to access those accountant tools. So I'm going to click on that right now and open that up. As you go down the list of the tools section, you'll see where it says reports options. I'm not going to click on it right now because I want to show you what happens and why this is such a neat feature. So I'm going to go ahead and click out of it. So let's say you have a new client and the client default for the reports running options usually defaults to the previous month. So I'm going to actually use my handy dandy right tool to access the report center, but otherwise you would use the left navigation to access the report center from there. No matter how you access it, you're going to come to this page right here. And I'm going to go down here to where the balance sheet is. Now, if you just click on the balance sheet link here, it's going to run it for whatever the default settings are. And in this case, it runs it as of June 30th. And if you scroll back up to the top here, you can see that it defaults to last month, which is June 1st through June 30th of 2024. Let's say we wanted some other period other than that to run that report. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and get rid of this tab here. And I'm going to go back up here to the accountant tools. Going to go back down here to reports options. And there's a couple of things you can do within the reports options here. Okay, so first you can actually go in here and change the report and tool defaults from last month, which is what we're currently showing here, to this year to date. And that's what I'm going to do. You can also change the basis from accrual to cash, which I will go ahead and do since most of the clients that I work with, we do not track receivables or payables in there. And it's easy to flip it back if you need to. The other thing you can do is you can close the books from here. We're not going to go ahead and do that though. All that does is it opens up, and let me show you. It opens up the accountant settings area to where you can actually go in here and close the books, turn that on and set those up, but we're not going to do that here. All I want to do is I want to go ahead and set the default settings from last month to this year to date. And we're going to change it to cash basis. And there's really nothing here to indicate that it has done anything to change it until you actually go in here and run the report. So I'm going to go ahead and click on here and open up the report center again. So now that I've opened up the report center again, we're going to run that same report. I'm going to go ahead and click on the balance sheet right here. And let's go back up to the top here. You can see that the default settings for this report has changed from last month to year to date. And you can also see that it shows up in the cash accounting method. So if you want to set this up for all your client files, you have to go in each client file and do this particular thing. And again, it's under the accountant tools. You go under reports options. So anyway, I hope that you find this helpful today. Y'all take care. We will see you soon and enjoy the rest of your day and week.